Happy New Year, Barbados! It is really great to be back with you, and I am almost tempted to say we haven't seen each other since last year. I am Diara Springer.
And I'm Warren Eversley. So much has happened over the last couple of weeks, and we're excited to share some of it with you. Stay with us, we will be right back.
Warren, in this week's edition, we'll be taking a look back and then moving forward. In our last program, we met the new CARICOM Youth Ambassadors and wrapped up the Youth Development Program's Play for Progress final event and took in the Yes Arena presentations from the I Am conference.
That's right, Diara, and in this episode, we'll take a look back at how this year ended for us here at the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment.
The Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment hosted its Christmas dinner and 30th anniversary awards at the Wyndham Grand Barbados Sam Lars Castle. Under the theme, 30 years ain't 30 days, the evening marked a milestone worth celebrating, honoring dedicated members of staff with long service awards for 30 plus years of commitment.
Some years ago, in the Frank Cullimore Hall, I was given an award back then for being involved in Project Oasis and being able to shape the lives of some of our young people. And I figured, becoming minister, that I should do similar whenever the opportunity presented itself to provide a thank you award to individuals who went beyond in order to impact the lives of our young people. And tonight I'm doing 3. There's supposed to be 4. Karen Drakes is the other one, but she's not here tonight, but she will get her award as well for outstanding work inside of the ministry. He's a constant at every single event that we have. He contributes in a significant way in terms of making sure that things are right. He was one of the individuals who delivered our life skills in several of the programs and projects that we're running. So tonight, I want to salute Mr. David Braffett for his work in the ministry. And now to the ladies. For more than a decade, she almost alone, and then with a team, and then by herself, impacted the lives of thousands of people, and she did it in a professional way. Tonight, again, I want to salute Carolyn Garnes. I try to run a proactive ministry, one that is pivoting in the direction that our young people is pivoting in, to make sure that we can impact every single day. And she's been in the forefront of some new initiatives. This year it was large, and I want to salute Miss Elizabeth Bowen. We have the personnel on board to change lives in this country. And I promise you, along with the staff, every single day that we'll be working assiduously to make sure that those people who require a second chance get that second chance as a result of the work that is happening within the ministry. In the same way that the names that I call would have shaped me in terms of pivoting in a direction where I believe that I can impact lives at a different level, I think the onus is on the youth commissioners and all of us Director Haynes at the BYAC in terms of what he's doing with the youngsters there. Everywhere you go, you see somebody from the BYAC. And I'm saying that the task is not one that we can give up. We continue to fight on and make sure that we do what is necessary to change lives in this country.
The night of gratitude, reflection, and celebration of the people who continue to shape youth, sports, and community empowerment in Barbados also recognized several outstanding members of staff for their outstanding commitment.
Hi, I'm Wanda Reed Beckles, and I've been with this ministry since 1995.
I'm really happy. Tonight is a good night. I've worked for 28 years, and before that, I worked with the BYS from its inception as a drama facilitator. So tonight, I would want to congratulate all those other awardees.
I'm the youth commissioner for the constituency of Christchurch South, and tonight I would have received the Rising Star Award. Tonight's event was really something special because it provided an opportunity for us to be able to show appreciation for a number of employees who would have done yeoman service in terms of developing our young people.
Being here at the Youth Awards, where I could be recognized for 30 years of service, is a pleasure and an honor, and I am humbled by this achievement.
I feel really, really good. I feel honored that I'm recognized for what I was doing.
Congratulations to all and well deserved. Every year in December, the Community Development Department brings the season to life through its Spreading Joy at Christmas initiative. It's a heartwarming tradition that sees motorcades rolling through communities led by the enthusiastic staff of the department, along with festive Christmas and cultural characters, all coming together to spread gifts and holiday cheer. And this year, the Division of Youth Affairs Youth Development Program joined the motorcade, assisted in bringing joy to even more children across our communities.
The aim is simple but powerful, ensuring that children, especially those who may be less fortunate, get to experience the joy, excitement, and magic of the Christmas season. From laughter and music to gifts and festive surprises, the initiative creates moments for many families who might not otherwise have access to.
This year's Spreading Joy at Christmas kicked off on December 15th in St. Michael, and it wrapped up on December 19th with visits to communities in St. George and St. John, leaving smiles, memories, and Christmas cheer all along the way.
A beautiful reminder that the true spirit of Christmas is found in giving, sharing, and community togetherness.
I am Kay Hines, the Acting Deputy Chief Community Development Officer, Community Development Department. Spreading Joy at Christmas is an initiative of the department where we spread Christmas cheers to children across the island during the festive season. The program would have first started in 2022 on a limited scale. This year, we would have extended the program to include the entire island. So during the week of December the 15th to the 19th, we would have covered the various communities and resource centers throughout the island.
Hi, my name is Wendell Dohen. I was responsible for the Rapping Center at Warrens in St. Michael for Spreading Joy at Christmas.
My name is Sharifa Eugene Ellis, team leader for the Trents location. I was in charge of the Rapping there at Trents.
Hi, I'm Monique Haynes. I was responsible for the Rapping at the Valley Resource Center.
This year for Spreading Joy, we focused on all 11 parishes, looking to reach all or as many children as we could children ranging from 0 up to 16 years old. We included all our staff with our rapping as we took long days and late nights. It truly was spreading joy.
We had the BYAC, we had students from the Commonwealth Club. We also had the police involved in wrapping the gifts this year.
I was assisted by the Ivy seniors, a group from the Ivy seniors, and they helped wrap the gifts with a great help, with some colorful wrapping paper, and we all had fun.
We would have made stops at some of our resource centers and community centers across the island. We had presentations for the children, and that was the highlight for me. The children, they had Mother Sally, they had a tuck band, they had stilt walkers, seeing the characters, the Minnie Mouse, the Santa Claus, the elves, it was that really brought out the children to see the actual presentation, is not only receiving a gift, but actually enjoying the presentation from the characters this year.
I had many memories I can take away this year, but for me, it was just the atmosphere, mostly, with the Christmas music, with watching the staff and the volunteers on the trucks, the ministers, the Santa Claus, the characters, and everybody just smiling and working as hard as they can. But my favorite part was when we came to a park. It was a mother with a daughter, and you could tell that she was special needs when she stood up and she tried to get her to move. And when she actually figured out that we were there and she saw Santa Claus, and her face just lit up and she started to jump, and she jumped, and I could not help myself. I was full blown in tears.
Yes, we wanted to emphasize compassion and togetherness, and we wanted to spread the joy and see the smiles on the young ones' faces. I remember one day in particular, I glanced into a patio and I saw a young man with 3 small kids. And to my surprise, they were triplets. And it so happened that we had some mats for the toddlers. And I said, you know what? This would make a nice gift. And we wanted to target 2 low-income areas. So everything worked well that day in particular. But I remember that stood out in my mind.
This year, my most memorable experience was going into the night. We didn't give up. Even though the sun went down, our aim was to make sure that every child had a gift this Christmas. And seeing the ministers on board, Minister Charles Griffith, it was a blessing to see him even into the night following the team, making sure that every child got a gift. And the joy on the children's faces was really, really, really a blessing.
It was indeed an exciting time for us at the community development in spreading joy throughout the communities across Barbados. Just seeing the children running to the van and receiving their toys and just running back with the toys all up to their chest and brimming in laughter. In addition to that, seeing the children running to Santa Claus, taking pictures with Santa Claus and Minnie Mouse, and the whole culture activity, and the staff, everybody out in their shirts, everybody smiling. It was indeed a very wonderful atmosphere, and it is a program that the department will continue in the future.
Now, camps aren't just for summer, Warren. They also can happen during the Christmas holidays. And one such camp ran from December 22nd to January 2nd, 2026 at the Wharton Pavilion in Christchurch East Central. Sounds like 2 weeks full of festive fun.
And festive is the perfect word, Diara, because it was called a Jolly Pavilion Christmas Camp. The camp was led by Youth Commissioner Christopher Ford, who shared the inspiration behind the initiative. We also caught up with some of the campers to hear what they learned and how they enjoyed their experience.
Hi, my name is Christopher Ford. I'm a Youth Commissioner for Christchurch East Central. Here we're at Wharton Pavilion for our Christmas camp, a Jolly Pavilion Christmas. This initiative was originally created for the youth of Watson, Kingsland, Water Street, Lodge Road, Newton, and the surrounding areas. For children in these diverse communities to come together and do some positive engagement during the holiday season, as some of them do need positive reinforcement during the holiday season. They would have their Christmas trivia versus the two teams we had Team Elves and Team Reindeers. That was one of our Christmas theme activities, and the Reindeers won this year. We also had a Christmas card decorating competition where the campers would have created Christmas cards for their parents, and whoever created the best card would have won the competition. And the podcast where the children would share their views and opinions about societal matters and issues, along with what they go through at school and like ways to combat those issues. We would have also had CPR training where they certified in first aid and emergency safety, basically first aid responding until the paramedics and the health professionals would have arrived.
Hi, I'm the one and only Jasmine Knight, and this is the best camp you can ever send your child to. One thing I like about this camp is the energy, because it's fun, everybody's nice, and they have a great time. My favorite place to go to at this camp, the court, because, baller vibes. But other than that, the camp is really good. We get to do Christmas cards. My mommy loved her Christmas card very much. And, the food, amazing. I recommend the food.
My name is Roshana. My favorite parts about the camp was the tour and the CPR training. For the tour, we went and see animals, and we see snakes. We see a lizard that looked like a snake. They said don't put your hand on it. One of my friends went and put their hand on it. Then we went to see snakes. Another one of my friends, he got parrot pan he got yellow parrot and it matching he fit. And then we went to go-kart. People can't drive, they send them off. I know that I drive good.
Hi, my name is Aya Adams, and what I enjoy most about this camp is that I get to come out of my introverted shell. I made new friends, played Uno and other games with others. I also did a Christmas trivia quiz, and my group won, of course. I also enjoy doing other activities and exercises.
My name is Jeremy Bassmore, and a few things I like about camp is that I got my friends from Walton with me, so I'm bored around by myself. We could play football. The food, we get good food, that's just good. I got a passion, so I could bring on my ball, and we will go in passion and play football. That's fun. The camp entertaining. I enjoy myself a lot. We do little games, and I like it. It's be fun.
My name is Angelina Sami. I'm 13. So far, what I love about this camp, I got to meet new friends, and I meet a lot of new people, and I like harassing Chris. That's one thing. You have to harass Chris.
Hi, my name is Dominic Robertson, and what I enjoy about camp was the podcast and the trivia. The podcast, I get to do it with amazing friends, and they were actually good at it. Just a little shy because I really don't do it like that. And the Christmas cards, I really enjoy doing that with some of my friends I got from home. And the trivia was actually pretty fun. Even though it was a little hard, because we were doing it for something, it was fun. Next thing I liked about camp was how I get to play football at the Go Bar with my friends, and basketball.
As we step into a brand new year, it's time for reflection, renewal, and intentional actions to propel us through this new year. The Honourable Charles Griffith, Minister of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment, starts the year off for us with words aimed not only at inspiring our youth, but also encouraging all of us, parents, mentors, leaders, and community members, to continue uplifting and empowering the next generation.
Blessings on us all. I want to take this opportunity to salute all of the positive young people on the island for what happened in 2025. And I want to say to you that in 2026, I'm hoping and expecting that all of your goals and aspirations be fulfilled. Here at the ministry, the government is doing what is necessary, we believe, to facilitate the needs and aspirations of all of you. And there's several programs that I would want to share with you, some of the programs that are happening here. There's the Barbados Youth Advanced Corps for our young people who are just exiting the school system and want to be involved in something structured. There's the Block Transformation Unit that provides an opportunity for all of those youngsters who are on the blocks or out of school and not involved in anything structured to get involved in vocational training at the SJPI, at Pont Marine, or Barbados Vocational Training Board. On an annual basis, we run the Summer Camps program that caters to our young people from 4 to 15, and that is a program that will go for a period of 5 weeks. We have the Employabilities program that is here to provide an opportunity for those who want soft skills to enter the world of work to be involved in that process. There's the Youth Entrepreneurship Scheme, that if there's a business idea that we are pleased to help you walk through the process of how to manage your business in a successful way. These are some of the programs and more that are happening here at the ministry. The Community Development Department is one that facilitates programs at community level for the older demographic. And we have just seen a very successful Spread and Joy program coming from the Community Development Program. We have the center management committees that will allow all of our young people and community at large to be able to work or to interact with tutors, to do training programs after hours and evening. These center management committees will not only span the community centers, but they're also there for the pavilions where there's no community center. Everything is being put in place by government to ensure that our young people reach the highest potential that they aspire to. And this is happening through my ministry. One of the things that I want to ask as a country, for all of us as we move towards 60, as we celebrate 60 years of independence, I want to ask the nation as a whole to contribute 60 minutes per week to empowering, uplifting our young people. 60 minutes out of 7 days a week to say a kind word or to interact with our young people, to motivate them, to encourage them to see a better way of life. I'm not asking for that 60 minutes to be one day. You can spread it across the 7 days. In addition to that, what I'm asking you is to start that 60 minutes with one question. Ask our young people, how are you today? And don't hear the answer. I want you to listen to the answer and then act on what you would have heard, what you listened to, what you heard coming from them in terms of how they're feeling. It is important that all of us be engaged in a mentorship program. I'm also asking our young people to come back and mentor their peers, because it can't only be adults who are involved in the process, but I want our young people to act as mentors for their peers as well. In a similar vein, I'm asking all of us who are parents to mentor a parent as well, because if we can reach one, then it will expand and it will mushroom. This is my message for 2026. I want to really salute my young people who are doing well, and rest assured that government got your back 100% as we move towards 60 in 2026. I thank you, and again, blessings on us all.
Staying on the New Year pathway set by Minister Griffith, we turn our attention to an exciting new chapter for the Youth Development Program.
That's right, Diara. The Youth Development Program, which operates as a research-driven unit within the Division of Youth Affairs, focuses on promoting the social, cultural, and economic development of people between the ages of 9 and 29.
After more than 3 decades of impactful service, the time has come for a fresh identity. So, what inspired this change, and what does it mean moving forward for the program?
Well, Diara, we will get the full picture from Mrs. Andrea Titus, Principal Youth Development Officer, who shared the thinking behind the rebranding of the Youth Development Program logo.
Hi, my name is Andrea Titus. I'm the Principal Youth Development Officer at the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment. The Youth Development Program is a research-driven unit under the Division of Youth Affairs, which seeks to promote the social, cultural, and economic development of young persons between the 9 to 29 age group. Our vision is to help young people reach their fullest potential and improve their quality of life. After 3 decades of service and a new cadre of youth commissioners, it was time for a fresh identity and a new rebranding. Our new logo signals our renewal, relevance, and reaffirming our commitment to the young people of Barbados. When you look at the logo, there's a fusion of letters U and Y. The U places the individual at the core of empowerment, growth, and unity, while the position of Y symbolizes elevation, growth, and progress, reflecting perfectly the spirit of youth development. Each color within the logo represents a unique facet of development: energy, balance, creativity, stability, and optimism, all working together in harmony. The message we want to send is that youth development begins with the individual and that young people are at the heart of what we do.
After decades of impact, this rebrand feels timely, fresh, and full of meaning. It really reflects growth, renewal, and a continued commitment to empowering young people across Barbados.
A new logo, but the same strong mission, supporting youth development every step of the way. We're excited to see what's next. The Community Independent Secretariat is looking for new parish ambassadors to represent each parish. We'll be celebrating our 60th anniversary of independence, and this is an opportunity for persons ages 18 to 25 to become parish ambassadors and a chance to lead, serve, and represent your community.
If you live in the parish you want to represent and have a strong sense of community pride, this opportunity is for you. Parish ambassadors gain training in public speaking, project and time management, stage presence, and real hands-on community service. Sign up today by emailing cics@barbados.gov.bb or calling 535-3835.
Well, our time is up for this week. We want to remind you that you can see this program on Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. or on YouTube at Division of Youth Affairs. Please subscribe so you can be alerted when we upload new content. And of course, you can contact the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Community Empowerment by calling 535-3835 or visiting us online on Instagram at the Community Development Department at ComDev Barbados, the Division of Youth Affairs at DivYouth246, the Sports Development Department Unit at sportsdevelopment.bb, the National Sports Council at NSC Barbados, Community Independence Celebrations Secretariat at Community Independence 246, and the Barbados Youth Advance Corps at Barbados Youth Advance.
You can also like and follow us on Facebook by visiting Community Development Department, Division of Youth Affairs, National Sports Council, and the Community Independence Celebrations Secretariat. Or feel free to speak with any of the ministry's officers when they are in your community. Thank you for joining us and for being part of the conversations shaping our communities and our youth. Let's make this year a positively fulfilling one.
Until next time, stay inspired, connected, and continue to support positive youth and community development across Barbados. And don't forget,
keep building those bridges. We'll see you next week.